The Bible spoke about the Antichrist in two lights. There is something called the person of the Antichrist, and there is the spirit of the Antichrist. When he speaks about the Antichrist, he speaks about the Antichrist and the activities of the Antichrist in two ways: opposition and substitution. Opposition is where he goes against God, head to head. Substitution is where he wants to replace God, where he attempts to replace God, where he comes in to sit in the place of God. And that is where self is a major issue. When self is exalted, what happens is that self sits where God is meant to sit. Walk in the spirit, that you do not gratify the desire, that you do not exalt flesh into that space where flesh takes preeminence, where flesh dictates everything about the activities of your life. Because the moment where it is flesh that is dictating the activities of your life, that flesh has taken the place of God in your life. God is no longer the one sitting in that space. God is no longer the one ruling. The spirit of Antichrist is fully at work. So remember, O child of God, that the spirit of Antichrist, the way it exhibits itself is in opposition and in substitution. It will go in opposition to what God has said, but it will also want to substitute the place of God. And that was one of the things that Jesus was trying to address with that rich young ruler who came to Jesus and said, oh, what do I need to do in order to inherit eternal life? And when Jesus told him everything and all that, and Jesus said, go and sell everything that you own and come and follow me. The Bible said he went away sad, for he had so much of riches. But you see, the issue there was that it was not that he had so much of riches, it was that the riches had him. And so Jesus addressed that issue, because that was the major stumbling block that was going to stop him in his walk. That was what was going to stop him. It was the fact that something else was occupying the space where God was supposed to occupy. Until that thing is displaced and replaced with God, such a person can never go far with God. If there is any I that must increase in me, it should be the I am. It should be Yahweh. The I am should be the one increasing in me. He must increase. Self must decrease. Self must be dethroned. He will be enthroned as self is dethroned. And as self is dethroned, he has more space to occupy in me.